Good evening. More than $20,000 worth of guns stolen from a garage. Now deputies are working to track them down before they wind up in the wrong hands. Here's News 13's Lizzie Mitri.
Dean, deputies say this is a concerning burglary given the number of weapons stolen, but it's also a puzzling one, raising more questions than answers at this point.
A Santa Cruz resident called the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office yesterday to report a burglary. He says someone broke into his garage on State Road 76 north of Santa Fe and stole 20 rifles valued at about $20,000.
It is concerning, that we know that there's 20 rifles out there, possibly being, sold on the streets.
The victim says the burglary could have happened anytime between December 1st and yesterday. But the biggest challenge in the investigation?
We had very little information about the rifles, name brands, any type of serial numbers or anything like that. So we're working with the victim to try and identify these rifles. That way we can enter them into the national database.
Lieutenant William Pacheco with the Sheriff's Office says while the victim kept the rifles in his garage, they weren't locked up in a safe, an important precaution he says gun owners should take.
Because firearms, unfortunately, get in the wrong hands, and that's one of our biggest concerns, that they do fall in the wrong hands and, are used for the wrong purposes.
It's early on in the investigation, so detectives are still trying to narrow down when exactly it happened and why the homeowner wasn't around. They also want to know if the thieves knew what was inside the garage before they broke in. Dean, back to you.
Lizzie, thank you. The victim also says the thieves stole his chainsaw and did about $500 worth of damage when they pried their way through the garage door.